Hello everyone, welcome to Ethionews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. In other news today, House of People's Representatives approves 3 key draft proclamations. In today's 33rd regular meeting of the 4th parliamentary year, the House of People's Representatives gave the green light to 3 important draft proclamations. Dr. Tesfaye Beljaj, the chief government whip, shared that to support Ethiopia's economic vision, the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa, or BADIA, has pledged a financial assistance loan worth $49.55 million. This funding will primarily target expanding irrigation infrastructure around agricultural industrial parks, boosting professional capacity, and increasing agricultural productivity. Dr. Tesfaye highlighted that the project will construct irrigation systems covering 8,000 hectares, including water retention and distribution lines. He also noted the project will open up significant employment opportunities for youth in agriculture. The loan will be disbursed in 2 phases, $20 million in the first phase, followed by $29.55 million in the second. The terms include an annual interest rate of 1.5% on unused funds in the first phase and 2.75% in the second, with repayment spread over 20 years, including a 5-year grace period, and a $450,000 grant. In addition to this, Parliament unanimously approved the draft loan agreement. Among other approvals was a draft law on solid waste management and disposal, backed by reports from committees focusing on water, irrigation, drylands, environmental development, and urban infrastructure. Finally, the House approved another loan agreement with the Global Financing Facility, aimed at enhancing integrated, innovative, and tech-supported health services for women and children. Next up, 996 organized taxi queue operators resume work in Addis Ababa, big news for the city's transport sector. Starting today, 996 taxi queue operators officially resume their duties across Addis Ababa, kicking off their service at 8 a.m. sharp. These operators, organized under more than 87 enterprises, will serve for a 2-year term aimed at improving transport management and passenger experience. Mr. Yabibul Addis from the Addis Ababa Transport Bureau told us that the newly trained queue operators include women and persons with disabilities, marking a more inclusive approach. Mrs. Lydia Jerma, representing the Peace, Security, and Administration Bureau, confirmed that these operators received specialized training to tackle problems like overcharging, overloading, and other challenges. They've been taught to operate with discipline and responsibility. Otto Tirada Bayene from the Deputy Mayor's office explained that youth job seekers, women, and persons with disabilities underwent a week-long training to ensure organized and lawful service at taxi terminals. According to a new regulation called Terminal Service Management and Control, these associations must contribute 20% of their income to the government. They're required to maintain regular bank accounts and plan to transition out of the sector after 2 years. Additional rules include reserving 30% of income as a mandatory savings fund, depositing 50% into mobile bank accounts, and signing 1-year employment contracts. This new structure aims to address past issues around income and employment inequality, opening doors to fair training and opportunities for all. Federal Supreme Court reinstates charges against Taye Dandana. In a surprising legal twist, the Federal Supreme Court has reinstated charges against Mr. Taye Dandana, charges he was previously acquitted of by the Federal High Court. Taye's attorney, Abra Nagusu, confirmed to Tikva Ethiopia that today's ruling compels his client to stand trial once again. Quote, "The Supreme Court has ordered that Mr. Taye defend himself against the charges from which he was previously acquitted," he said. To recap, Mr. Taye had initially been acquitted of one major charge on Hamil 30, 2016 EC, that's July 7, 2024, by the Lidita criminal bench. He was accused of abandoning his government post and spreading pro-insurgent messages through private channels. At the time, the court found no need for a defense. He had also been granted bail on a 3rd charge, illegal possession of military weapons, and was appearing in court from outside detention. But in today's twist, the public prosecutor pushed back, stating there was sufficient evidence to demand a defense. The prosecutor filed under Article 251H of the Criminal Code, prompting the Supreme Court to revive the charges. the court has now ordered a retrial, and Mr. Taye must formally defend himself. He was granted bail once again for the process. His lawyer noted this marks the 5th court appearance, and today's session was solely for the Supreme Court's decision, but just hours after the ruling. In a sudden move, Mr. Taye was taken into custody by federal police at 10 a.m., according to a call from his representative. Thanks for tuning in to Channel Name.